Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. All right, let me see who was here first. And it was hmm, uh, Beverly Pottinger. Thank you so much for being here first. Thank you for being a wow, you're a subscriber to Royal Sussex. I'm sorry, a member and a subscriber. Remember, a membership is something that extra effort to support the channel where you can buy a membership for as low as $4.99. Okay. I have been working on my home office most of the day, and it is really coming together. It was inspired by a gift from one of the squatties. You all, I am sitting here like I'm at NASA. I'm going to show you a picture one of these days. I just got to put the finishing touches on it. But I have multiple screens. Um, I mean, like two big giant screens. So very, very cool. And I've been working on this for a while, but I'm almost done with it. And I like it. It's vibing. It's grooving. Let's see. B. Martin, thank you for being here. Church Nelly, Kim Peaches, Amy Robinson, Blue Draws. Who else is here? Um, hmm. Oh, Karen M. and Judy Matassid, Black Queen, and a host of friends and others. Okay, it's a work night, so let's get on with it, right? It's a work night. I don't want to keep anybody too long. Wow, you guys have been having quite the conversation. I'm just scrolling and scrolling. There seems to be no end to it. Uh, Nashia McDaniels, hello to you too. All right. Lorna Williams wants to say hi to a few people. Okay. Is that right? Oh, you know what? I'm just sitting here talking. Let me get my slides up. Okay. And that. And. Okay. Slides are coming up. And by the way, I just. No, that's not the slide. Let me take that away. That was from yesterday. I posted a video. I also worked on that earlier. There we go. There we go. Duchess Meghan's lifestyle brand is nothing new, but you probably noticed that if you saw the video earlier. Also, Kate Middleton's photo failures. Uh, you know, this has been an ongoing thing with these photos. You all know that, right? Um, I thought that we had seen the end of the story with these photos, but it looks like people are just warming up. It's like we're off to another round of Kate's photo gate, huh? Looks like we're off to another round of it, but that's okay. I'm here for it, especially if things start getting messy. You know I'm here for it. The messier, the better. That's right. Get to me the sooner or later. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Holding back the years. Okay. Hi, Vive Thomas, Susan Whitelock, and ha ha ha. Hi, everyone. Hi to you too. LDSW, Novi D, Rose Green, Love wins movement. It sure does. Okay, moving on. Oh, now check this out. Oh, let me take that away. You know, they say Kate was outdoors, right? Kate was outdoors today. And just so you know, I'm going to start off with Kate. We'll get to our Duchess very soon, but Kate was outdoors today. Kate outdoors, happy and healthy Princess Kate spotted out and about for the first time since surgery as she visits farm shop with Wills. Hmm. What couples do on the weekend? You go to a farmer's market. The only thing is, those are old photos. That is an old photo of Kate Middleton. And where you see Kate with the kids, that's an old photo. All of these are old photos. Kate and William spent the morning watching children George, Charlotte, and Louis take part in sports. And so you have that little photo of Kate up there, where it's supposed to imply that Kate was participating with said sport. Why are they doing that? What is the point to it? If she's not available, she's not available. It seems like the more that they try to, I'm not even sure what they're trying to do. I don't get it. I don't get any of it. You know, I feel just like, what's her name? Oh gosh, what's that girl's name? Stacy Solomon. I just don't get it. I don't get any of it. What don't you get? I don't get why we support these people. Let me refresh your tea just in case, because I don't think you get me. You ain't picking up what I'm putting down. But Stacy understands. Stacy understands everything. You tell him, Stacy.
I just don't get it. I don't get any of it.
What do you mean? You don't get what?
I don't get why we're so obsessed with these humans that are exactly the same. Like, it could be us four sitting there. I just don't get it.
But are you talking about what you mean
I
as
love
royals?
the Queen.
Yeah.
As like Kim Kardashian?
I love
for
the
me,
Queen.
they're becoming celebrities.
Well, yeah, to me, that's all they are.
The Queen
is their celebrity.
For me, is brilliant.
I
For
love the
what?
Queen.
No,
For duty, responsibility,
She's always
figurehead.
worked really hard,
But
hasn't
I would
she?
work hard if the whole country paid for me to have like 12 houses and work really hard.
They don't pay for all of the houses. But
Just a few.
I just don't get it. I don't get any of it. I'd work hard too if the whole country like paid me. I love her. I love her. She's like my favorite person. I love her. I'd work hard too if the whole country like paid me. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Okay, I got too much going on. Now, yeah, you know what? That's what I want to know. The big announcement. The big announcement. Well, I'll get to that. Let me not get sidetracked here. You know how I am. I pull a little thread, and next thing you know, I'm all over the place. So, Kate Middleton is spotted with William on a visit to her favorite Windsor farm shop, looking happy, relaxed, and healthy as Princess of Wales takes first steps toward a return to official engagements after abdominal surgery. Well, that's really interesting because the thing is, where are the photos? Where are the photos? Where are any new photos that depict Kate Middleton out there at a flipping farmer's market? Pardon my language, but there is no photographic evidence. You would think somebody would have picked up a camera and took a photo. But that appears to not be the case. Nobody had the notion to pick up a camera and prove that Kate Middleton was at the farmer's market. I just find that so hard to believe. How could they not? How? How do you not have any photographic evidence that Kate Middleton was at the farmer's market? I just don't get that. It would seem as though somebody, some intrepid little pain in the butt, especially if there were children around, somebody would have had to have seen something. But nope, there's no evidence that Kate was ever at a farmer's market. So until we have proof, I say this is all an elaborate hoax. Now, oh, I got some super stickers as I'm sitting here multitasking. Let me see what we got here. Oh, Baroness Gwendolyn Daniels' birthday today. Happy birthday, Gwendolyn Daniels. We'll definitely have to dance for that one. And let me see. Sorry, Baron. Why won't they just say the chick bounced? I don't know, B. Martim. This whole mystery thing, if it's just as simple as Kate is very superficial and she's concerned about what people think about her ever-changing appearance, I would say that as a public figure, if there is something wrong with Kate's appearance, this is a golden opportunity for her to encourage other people. Oh, I'm sorry. Church Nelly, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Gwendolyn Daniels. I'm so sorry about that. But yes, this is a golden opportunity for someone in her position with whatever illness she was suffering to encourage other people who may have had a similar medical emergency or surgery. You can encourage people. You can be the hero. I mean, yes, I know that everything about you has been tied into your appearance. That's about the only thing you had going for you. It wasn't because you were particularly smart. It wasn't because you were particularly kind or thoughtful or anything like that. It was she looks proper in a frock, and you just send her out there and let her smile and wave, give a little nod, and that was about it. I get it. But still, there is some responsibility as a public figure to encourage people, to be the standard bearer, you know? I remember when Minnie Riperton was on the, oh gosh, what was the show? And she told the world that she had breast cancer and that she had had a mastectomy. And eventually she became the honorary president of the Breast Cancer Association or something like that. And it was very brave. It was at a time when people just didn't talk about these things. So whatever it is, she has the opportunity to be the hero. If she's incontinent, then she could be the poster person for incontinency. Whatever it is, we can handle the truth. Now, if somebody's laying hands on you, I can't help you because I don't want them coming after me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to respond. I got about a few good steps in me and then I'm tired. So I definitely don't want them, running up on me. So, If somebody's laying hands on her, she on her own. But if it's some type of medical thing, say it loud, be proud. Yeah, you don't have to hide. But anyway, it's up to her. But this thing about her having a right to privacy, I disagree because she's a public figure. To be just like if it was the First Lady of the United States. You're living on the public dime. And when you're doing that, then you owe people the truth. Okay, so thank you, B. Martim. Okay, Susie Mom. Farm market employees would have taken pictures. Yes. Yes, somebody would have taken a photo. It's just almost impossible. Especially, they could make some money. And if by now there's no photos out there, I mean, let's face it, whoever snapped a photo would definitely make money, especially nowadays when they're doing selfies and such. Will and Kate are doing selfies now. They could have even taken a photo of Will, and they did not. I don't understand the point to this. They could have just kept that to themselves. Black Queen says, where in the world is Kitty Cat and her kittens? Where are the children? Where are the children? This is why I've said, if they really want to give the impression that things are normal, take the kids to church, take the kids to McDonald's, take them anywhere. But and thank you, Black Queen. People are forgetting that not only has Kate disappeared, but so has her children. Her children have vanished. And in my wildest imagination, I don't suppose anything has happened to those children. But geez Louise, don't let them just disappear like they're, I know, like they're flowers in the attic. Don't let them disappear like they're flowers in the attic. I saw that movie. I know how it ends. And I don't want anything bad to happen to those children, but please don't let them be flowers in the attic. Now, Mom, I ain't got nothing to say about her, but don't let those kids be flowers in the attic. Thank you, Black Queen. And we have Carolyn Baker became a YouTube member. Congratulations, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Outstanding. Wow, you guys are talking up a storm. I can't keep up with the chat. Wow, I cannot keep up. Oh, well, I'm glad you guys are sharing. That's the whole point of this community, is that we can share with each other. So let me see. Yes, the flowers in the attic. Okay. I'm got to get back over here for my slides. Now, we do have a birthday, so let's do that before we go any further. So I think it was Gwendolyn Daniels' birthday. And if it's anybody's birthday, we always go to hello, Ivy here. Bye for now. Bye for Ivy. Bye. I love that. Hello, Ivy here. All right, let's do it. Hello, Ivy here. Hello, Ivy. Today is Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor's birthday. Meet me at the Royal Sussex party. Church Nellie's gonna be there. All right, Ivy out. I have not come down from my high yet. As you know, all right. Bye for now. Bye from Ivy. Bye. Hello. All right. Well, happy birthday, Gwendolyn Daniels, and many happy returns of the day. All right. And thank you, Church Nelly. Okay. Let us continue. So, you guys, there is the curious case of Kate Could. I just spoke about this yesterday. We did not have a proper keening season. Now, the keening season is when Kate is keen to do. Kate is keen to do this, or Kate is keen to do that. Oh, by the way, you all, please don't forget to hit that like button. Again, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. So, as I was saying, it is keening season. Well, every year, uh, right after Christmas, well, before Christmas, after Christmas, that is the keening season. That's when they talk about all the stuff that Kate is keen to do. Um, and turns out that in spite of all of the intentions, she probably has some of the lowest engagements. I mean, there's people in their 80s in that family that can't do as few engagements as Kate. You know what I'm saying? You almost exhaust yourself trying not to do something. Well, now we have something called Kate Could. Here's the latest Kate Could. Kate Middleton could take part in traditional walk on Easter Sunday with royal family. Could she? Is that what she could do? Is this, I mean, tell me the truth now. Is this really a thing? Kate could, is that how we're going to spend this year? Is talking about all the stuff that Kate could do? Because if so, it's going to get a little monotonous after a while. Kate could make her long awaited return to royal duties this month on Easter Sunday. She could. According to reports, after spending several weeks recovering from abdominal surgery, the mother of three underwent a planned abdominal surgery in January, and Kensington Palace said afterwards that it would only be providing significant updates on her condition. Well, we ain't had any updates, so I guess she ain't no better. And then, of course, page 6 is getting in on it. Kate could address mystery health. Us Weekly says, when will Kate Middleton finally reveal what happened? I don't know. She could. Kate Middleton may, okay, could and may. So Kate Middleton could discuss health next month. Kate Middleton, People Magazine says Kate Middleton may address health at public engagement. Kate Middleton could address mystery surgery soon. And then, of course, the New York Post says Kate Middleton may address health rumors next month. So could and may, I guess that's the operative word here, is what Kate could do. She could. She really could, you all. Now, yesterday I had shared this. Kate Middleton could release another family photo. Please don't do it, Kate. Whatever you do, please don't release a photo. The last time Kate Middleton released a photo, it nearly became the undoing, the end of the monarchy. I mean, that you could almost wipe out an entire family with just one photo. How about you just don't do that? But they say Kate could release another family photo within weeks after editing controversy, royal source. Oh my goodness, is it really from a royal source? Because if it's from a royal source or someone close to the royal family or someone, yeah, Never listen to those sources. A source means an opinion. That's somebody's opinion. So, Kate, Princess of Wales, and Prince William will defy the recent controversy over their Mother's Day image when they release a new picture for Prince Louis's birthday next month. It has been reported. So, Kate could. Kate could, in spite of everything that happened, and in spite of the fact that you live in one of the wealthiest countries in the world, and you're one of the wealthiest families in the world. William just became Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. Are you sure you want to take a photo? Don't you think these things should be left to a professional? Right? Please don't do it, Kate. If you're up listening to me and you're still trying to figure out who is this Royal Sussex, please don't take a photo. Leave it to a professional. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then right here, Kate could address health mystery at public engagement, says friends. Oh, it wasn't a source this time, it's a friend? Wait a minute. Kate ain't got no friends. Now you know this is made up because she don't have any friends. Shaken by the feeding frenzy around a family photo, the Prince of Wales is determined to protect his bubble. Does that have something to do with pegging? Anyway, the prince is determined to protect his bubble and help his wife return to duty next month. But what are her next steps? Protect his bubble. Now that just don't sound right. Is that code for what is that code for protect his bubble? Is that like a double entendre? Does that have something to do with a pulled pork sandwich? Prince William is determined to protect his bubble. Am I reading that right? He's going to protect his bubble? Is that what he was talking about when he went to Wales that time and he was with all those pensioners, all of those black pensioners, and he asked if somebody touched his bottom? He's determined to protect his bubble. That's just weird. Oh, well, I'm not going to touch that, and I'm not going to touch his bubble either. Huh, that's weird. I mean, they could have worded that differently. Why not just say protect his privacy or protect their privacy? The Prince of Wales is determined to protect his bubble and help his wife return to duty next month. Does that have something? No. Okay, never mind. That's just weird. But what are her next steps? uh, for the life of me, I am letting my imagination run wild. Oh, well. Well, Church Nelly, if parts of that don't sound like the Windsor family, I don't know what is. I don't know. I mean, whoever wrote that book probably was thinking about the Windsors. Now, let's get to this photo. Now, a 97-year-old great grandmother and her grandchildren all sit down on a probably very expensive but not very attractive sofa, right? And they are taking a photo, right? You want to get all of them together. Let me see. All 10 of them? Is it 10 of them? But the only thing is, when they took this photo, there was probably only 8 people and the grandmother, right? So 8 people and the great grandmother. Well, not great grandmother for the Wessexes back there, but anyway, they got them all together. Very sweet. I love it. But at the time, they spoke about this photo. Do you all remember that? At the time, but it did not blow up. But for some reason, even GB News is getting in on this. Oh, by the way, earlier today, like a couple of hours ago, I got a PayPal from, I don't want to say the name, but RS. Thank you so much. And it's not that RS, trust me, it's not that RS. But RS, thank you so much for the PayPal. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Oh, and somebody sent me a lovely super chat. No, what do you call it? In the comments earlier today. And I mean, it was really, really nice. So thank you very much. I think it was like the maximum that you can do in the comments. That goes a long way to support this channel. And definitely appreciate it, because when I tell you I got the mother of all microphones coming, ooh, wait till you, well, I'll show you a picture of it, but it's going to be one of those very professional mics. I feel like, you know, like I'm a real content creator now. Oh, got a super chat. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to do that. What did I do wrong here? Okay, I can get rid of that. I got too much stuff open. I'm just trying to do everything and avoid touching the bubble. I'm trying to do everything I need to do and avoid touching the bubble. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. What did I do? How come all right, that's that. Okay. Now, Kate could be working on Earth Flop, so that Will can blame that on her too. As for next step, check QE2's wheelchair. Kate could be rolling, not stepping. Okay, thank you, YM Droid. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, and thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. Now, there was something else I was trying to do. What was I trying to do? Oh, I know. I was going to do a soundbite for you. I'm literally holding the phone in my hand, and I could not figure out what I was trying to do. But okay. Soundbite. Oh, let's do it. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot to do that one. Oh, you guys, listen. I got to do something very fast, because I have a soundbite that you are not going to believe. You're not going to believe it. So I got to put that together. You're not going to believe it. Somebody who has been awful to our Duke and Duchess. You would almost think that, well, I won't say that it seems like a compliment coming from her, but it is a change. It is definitely a change. So let me grab this. Okay. All right. So I got that there. And all right. I'm just going to cue it up, but I'm not going to show you guys just yet. Let me get through this. Oh, Lord, but then I'll probably forget it, though. I know me, I'll probably forget. I won't forget. Okay, and to make sure that I don't forget, I'm going to put that over there on the other screen, so it'll be there and I won't forget it. All right, so thank you very much again for the super chat. And oh boy, this is like circus right now. It's like I'm doing a three ring circus, not wing. I must be hungry. 3-wing circus. A 3-wing surface. Lord, not surface, circus. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me just take a deep breath. All right, I can do this. They look like the Children of the Corn, or that movie, The Village of the Dam. I remember that movie, The Village of the Dam. That was a good movie. It does have kind of a creepy kind of, I don't know, kind of like gothic like feel to it. I could just, yeah, I could have just imagined. Okay, so there we go. Now take a the sound bite. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? Oh man. All right. Here goes. Here goes.
It's been a minute since I made a video. Happy 97th birthday, Queen Elizabeth. We got this picture taken by Catherine, Princess of Wales. It's very nice.
Oh, no, I can't play that because it's got the music in the background. Oh, Lord, I would get in trouble for that. She's got that music in the background. That's why I've never shared that before. I'm so glad I caught that. Oh, she's listening to tell me lies, well, anyway, I'll just tell you what she said. Now, if you take a look here, and fortunately, there you go. So Louis has light on the wrong side of his face. The window should be to your left, okay? If you were looking at this photo, if you were taking this photo, the music would be to your left, right? And on the right side, there should not be any light pouring over anybody's face. There should just be that window. Well, if you take a look at this up close, Louis has a light source on the left side of his face, which is to our right in this photo. That should not be. There should not be a light source there. And I know you're thinking, well, what if it's a lamp? That doesn't look like a lamp. That looks like direct sunlight. That looks like sunlight beaming on the side of his hair. Way too bright. And then it almost seems like, yeah, that doesn't look right. And then, of course, you can see the way that one of the girls, actually two of the girls, you could see the way that their hair is blending into the sofa. Someone has attempted to, I guess, blend it in to try to make it seem as though that I would say that that person is there. The only thing is you can't really know who was there or who wasn't there. If I had to try to do this myself, I suppose I would have had those people come and sit for a photo, and then I would, I guess, I would not let anybody sit where the queen is sitting, right? So perhaps the queen was sitting there with, I don't know how many. It's hard to say how that could have happened, but look at how wonky the hair looks. That just does not look right. It really does not look right. The way it blends, and then look at Louis' shirt. Look at Louis' shirt up against the couch there. What happened to the shirt? Now, before, when this happened, it was like a little curiosity. But this is Kate's photo. And as they said, they're going to go back and they're going to scrutinize every photo that she has ever submitted, right? And this is not someone like some random at the palace. This was Kate's handiwork. Nobody else did this, which leads me to think that maybe Kate did do that other photo. I didn't want to believe that she did it, but now I'm starting to think about it again because of how bad this looks. I mean, this is terrible. Black Queen says, D Sussex set just posted, oh my God, it's been months. Let me see. D Sussex set just posted, OMG, it's been months. What, you mean since this, are you talking about this photo or? I mean, because I do remember, I mean, let me see. Well, the Queen was alive when this photo came out. And then after the fact, people were like questioning the photo. But anyway, thank you, Black Queen. I'm not sure what that one means, but I'll look for another response. Okay. Hi, Spirit Field. Let me see. What is the point of all these edits? Most are proud of their proud of their kids, regardless. Well, do you all remember the one with Philip and the Queen with Windsor Castle in the background? There's a photo of Philip and Queen Elizabeth, and I think it was their anniversary photo. And that one is so jacked up. That one is so jacked up. And oh, there it is right there. I got to show you this. You guys, this is awful. This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. And some of you all probably remember this photo. I got to show this to you. This is even worse. If you thought it couldn't get worse, if you thought it could not get worse, I mean, the mother of all bad edits was that one that started all this. But this one right here, ooh, good Lord. Good Lord. I mean, this is a classic case of what were they thinking? Let me see. Okay. Give me just a second. And I don't think I ever even saved this photo because of how bad it is. I don't think I've ever saved it because of how bad it is. But I'm going to share it with you. You won't believe how bad this looks. I would have been embarrassed. I would have been embarrassed to try to pass this off. And I don't get, why does Kate need to try to be a photographer? Ain't it enough just sitting around being rich and taking a vacation whenever you want? You're so good at it. I mean, if it's anything she's good at, it's just being randomly rich. Okay. Wait till you see this. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, I'm going to take that away. I'm going to get this away from the background. Take a look at that. Why? Look at the Queen's hands. Look at the way the Queen and Philip look like that, like somebody just cut their photos out of something and then just digitally plastered it in front of Windsor Castle. It just doesn't get any worse than that. That's sacrilege. I mean, it's really bad. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about, Black Queen. Oh, okay, 7 minutes ago. Got it. Oh, and they haven't been on for a while, have they? That really is a treat. Okay, I tell you what, I am going to put that on the community tab, so nobody has to miss it. How about that? Okay. I'm going to put must see. There we go. All right. I just put it on the community tab. Thank you, Black Queen. I got it now. Okay. I couldn't think what you were talking about, but yeah, they don't, some of the content creators, some of the Sussex friendly channels, it's so rare. Oh, I don't think she's had a video in a year. Has it been a year? Oh my God, it's been a year. It has been a year. Oh yeah, that is room for celebration. Oh, I bet it's good too. It has been a year. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, you guys, I just put it on the community tab. The Sussex Squad set, it's another Sussex friendly space. So at your leisure, please go to the community tab and make sure you support that channel. I am already subscribed. Okay, very good. Oh yeah, and it's not many people have viewed it, so we definitely have to support that channel. Thank you, Black Queen. I mean, there are just some people I really admire the work that they do. But yeah, this photo is super, super awful. I exposed them all. Spirit Field, you're going to get your tiki torches out, huh? Pitchforks and torches and everything else. Let me see here. Kate was trying to show a photo and excluded Prince Archie. And yes, was it Jonah Emmanuel? Because of the whole thing with being a mean girl and trying to make sure that everybody knows that Archie and Lily are nowhere to be found. She made sure that she tried to squeeze every grandchild in the family or great grandchild in the family in that photo to send the message to Montecito that your children are not welcomed here, are not allowed here, and all that kind of stuff. But it has backfired in the most epic way possible. Thank you so much for reminding us about that. You get a bell for that. Okay. Oh, yes. D from the Sussex set, not Palmerston. Thank you so much. Yes, and I haven't seen them for a while either. Let's see here. Kate girl, just stop. Go back to school. We all done it. Let's let it go. Thank you, B. Martin. Oh boy, my lips are dry. Oh man, I cannot believe I could not play that. Okay, so let me do this though. I do have one thing that I can play for you. Let me see here. Let's go back to the scene of the crime. That horrible photo. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Let me see here. Oh no, I can't do that one either. Okay, never mind. Can't do that one either. Let's continue. So now take a look here. What is it about fingers? Why is it that thumb looks like it's not even connected to the hand? What is it about Kate Middleton and these fingers? Why does that thumb look like it is not even attached to the hand? That's bad. I'm looking at it's just I'm trying to, I'm sitting here right now trying to do it with my hand and I can't. What in the hell is that? What is that? And then if you look at the arms of the couch, see how they got the two of them together? Number one, look at how the light seems to be, let me see. What did they do here? I think it's something about the way the light seems to be coming from both directions. And then over there, you see how the couch, see that weird line right there that almost looks like a rust stain? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? What is wrong with her? Why won't she stop doing that? Just stop. Please. I don't even know what that is. I mean, it looks like rust. It looks like hair. Yes, and poor, is that George? I think that's George's thumb that looks like it's been detached. It almost, what is that? Why is the thumb out of place? It's like she keeps doing this to those kids' hands. Why is it always Louis? Yes, Louis gets the worst of it. Louis gets the worst of it. Okay, and then let me take this away. If you could, I mean, George and whoever that is behind him, the shirt is not even blending into it properly. There's just so many things wrong with this photo. And before this, the start of Photogate, we knew this photo was bad. We already knew this photo was bad, but that is so jacked up. And the poor queen, 97 years old, and this is how she's remembered in this very like Frankenstein patchwork of body parts. It is like a horror movie. It's just like body parts randomly stuck together. As though someone has donated their limbs. It's bad because you don't know who's there and who's not there. And then right here, you can see Prince Louis on the far right has been moved back. His shirt stripes are repeated under the front arm of the settee or the sofa. The cabling on the carpet disappears oddly. And his highly lit head has a sharp cut out edge. On the left, the curls of the hair on Mia Tyndall are repeated exactly on the upholstery drapes as she leans around the head of her baby brother. See what I'm saying? It's like they're playing Twister. Remember that game Twister where you have those dots and you have to spin the thing, and then you have to put your hand or your foot on the proper color dot. It's just like they playing Twister. Oh, I promise you, it's just like they playing that game Twister. Let's go back to the original photo. I mean, we have to have some kind of reference to see what's going on here. I mean, at a glance, nothing seems out of place. But when you start looking closer, then you realize that there are some very odd things going on. Yeah, you see on the right side of the settee or the sofa, see how the pattern of the rug disappears? That's what I said looked like rust or chocolate or something like that. The pattern of the rug just disappears for no reason whatsoever. Oh. I'm trying to figure out what are they showing us there. I don't know. Royals share Middleton's never-before-seen photo of Queen with great-grandchildren. Princess Kate took a turn behind the camera to capture a sweet moment. Well, and that was, this was updated April of 2023. Why would they update this after the Queen died? Why did they update this after? I mean, they updated the story after the Queen died. I mean, what else is there to add to it? Oh, well. Okay. The Observer's picture desk can show this weekend that rough edges of the editing process were nothing new. The photograph taken by Catherine at Balmoral and released last year to mark what would have been the 97th birthday of the late Queen bears similar signs of digital alter. Oh, that's why, because it was released after. Okay. Digital alteration. Prince Louis appears to have been moved back into frame, while locks of great-granddaughter's hair shows telltale repetitions. Back then, though, the image was not urgently killed by the leading international photo agencies like the latest one, because it didn't matter so much. So what changed? What changed? Royals share Middleton, yeah. So this one is not as bad as the other one, but it's pretty bad. It's close to it. And the thing is, they're going to keep pulling out stuff. They're going to keep going back and looking at photos. I wonder if this is going to be the next one. I wonder, because even at the time, people remarked at how weird it looked. But yet, without question, the newspapers, the news agencies, they ran that photo. They didn't even question it. I think they were too young, right? I think Beatrice and Eugenie's children were too young. Or were they? Yeah, I'm thinking they may have been too young to have been in the photo. No, because then they got that little kid right there, whoever he is. I don't even know who that is. So I'm going to play part of this. Can you believe GB News has gotten in on it? Second royal photo, this time featuring the late Queen, is under fire for manipulation, prompting public to ask, was Prince Louis there? GB News, you guys, GB News is getting in on it. Unbelievable. Wait a minute, did I save that one? Or did I just share it? Oh, Lord, I think I forgot to save it. I think I forgot to save it. And all my excitement at the fact that GB News was saying something critical, I think I forgot to save it. Okay, hold on a second. Huh. There it is. Got it. Got it.
Photo row shows no sign of going away, with the Sussex's favourite journalist Omid Scobie suggesting that the monarchy is potentially facing its end game. In a cracking scoop from the Sunday Times' royal editor Roya Nicker, Palace insiders have let it be known that Princess Catherine will reveal all about her health issues when she returns to public duties after Easter. Well, let me tell you that this show broke the internet last night, courtesy of Joe in our digital team. This was my big opinion monologue on that disastrous Mother's Day photograph. Take a listen. Now, if you want...
Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, sorry.
My honest view. I don't think that Catherine sat for that photograph. It's my view the whole thing was knocked up on a computer because poor Kate is not well enough for such a photo opportunity. Well, that big opinion monologue has made quite a splash, but developing tonight, we've got some fresh material because a second royal photo row is erupting as an official image of the late Queen Elizabeth II posing with her great-grandchildren is revealed to be heavily doctored. The sun appears to be shining in both sides of the room, on both George and Louis's heads.
Sorry, it's buffering. It is buffering.
Welcome back to the show. Now, the edited, and what about this? This is Louis. Part of his shirt has mysteriously become part of the sofa. And in the photo, the Queen's skirt is irregular. Once again, the photograph was taken by Princess Catherine and raises questions about whether we can trust any official photographs coming out of the palace. So does this new development kill the story, showing that Catherine really does like to experiment with her photos? Well, let's get reaction from former national newspaper editor Kelvin McKenzie. Kelvin, she's no...
Okay, so there you go. Now, coming from that guy, you know, this is the one who was calling Meghan Yoko Mono instead of Yoko Ono. I mean, he has been very, very brutal with Meghan. And I'm dumbfounded that he's being so critical of the immaculate heart of Kate Middleton. Hi, BS Speaks Royally. Let me see, how is she so sick? But they go ho-hum over the surgery she allegedly had over 2 months ago. Here. The rest of the world is seeing what the squatties have known. The British media and palace can't be trusted. Let me see. GB News is going for their ratings. There is no loyalty with those rotor rats. Oh, I love that. That karma boomerang has hit Kitty in the throat. Woo, you all are not playing. Okay, and let me see what else. Just imagine if it was Meghan, they addressing it, but respectfully. Yes, Yalibi, they are. They're being incredibly respectful about it. Then because this guy, whenever he talks about Meghan, he always takes a certain tone. But then again, don't they all take a certain tone? But wait a minute, Christmas. You all are going to think Christmas has come early. Jeanie Bond pointed out the double standard in reporting of Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton wasn't on my bingo card, but she didn't lie. You can't criticize everything Meghan does and says, then demand kindness for Kate. You all, that is Jeanie Piranha Face Bond, Jeanie Bond, the old piranha face. She actually called foul to the double standard that is the treatment of Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, Princess Meghan, Madam Duchess. She actually, and you know what? I think I need to actually save this to my hard drive and even just write out the words, because this may never happen again. And I don't ever want to forget this moment. I can't forget this moment. It's too special. is too rare. Something like this only comes along once in a lifetime. Okay, ready? And wait, y'all got to sit down. It's only 30 seconds, but you all got to sit down. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, are you sure you're ready? Okay.
So much criticism of Meghan, whatever she does and whenever she opens her mouth, and I think we should be aware of that. You know, we're trying to say that we should lay off Catherine, that we should be kind towards Catherine after a small mistake. Well, we can't have dual standards and be so critical of everything Meghan does and then demand kindness for Catherine. There is so much criticism of Meghan, whatever she does and whenever she opens her mouth, and I think we should be aware of that. You know, we're trying to say that we should lay off Catherine, that we should be kind towards Catherine after a small mistake. Well, we can't have dual standards and be so critical of everything Meghan does and then demand kindness for Catherine. There is so much criticism of Meghan, whatever she does and whenever she...
I'm sorry, I can't stop listening to it.
...opens her mouth, and I think we should be aware of that. You know, we're trying to say that we should lay off Catherine, that we should be kind towards Catherine after a small mistake. Well, we can't have dual standards and be so critical of everything Meghan does and then demand kindness for Catherine.
Okay. Now, if you need help getting up off the floor after that one, please call your emergency services for help, because you know, as much as we love you, we can't help you from here. But that was Jeanie Bond. That was Jeanie Bond that said something. Jeanie Bond. I could not believe it. Is either playing on both fence to make sure that she has her back covered. I think she can see the way the wind is blowing, and it's not not in the Windsor's favor. Yeah. I could not believe it. Let's see. Did she get a visit from the ghost of the future? Oh, right, Church Nelly. Unbelievable. Jeanie Bond, as I live and breathe. I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, did she know that came out of her mouth? Did she smack her head into something today or what? That is scary. I feel like I've stepped into the looking glass. Oh, okay. Kate is not a show pony. Prince William and Kate Middleton will reveal more details about her recovery when they are ready, and not a moment sooner, when they are ready. And she won't be pushed out to wave from a car because of social media craziness over her health, friends say. Okay, well, I hope that came from the friend that was pretending to be her in the car with her mother or whoever it is. What was that one Royal Rodent said? We pay, you pose. Ain't that what they told Meghan? We pay, you pose. Well, they're paying for Kate Middleton, so get to posing. Okay, we pay, you pose. You heard what they said. We pay, you pose. Now, why the royals don't make any difference to charities. Okay, let's get to that in a moment. Let me finish up these comments here. Beverly Jackson says, remember when Meghan was mocked when she said people should be kind on social media? Now they're asking for kindness for Kate. Yes, and people are, I'm just, and thank you, by the way, Beverly Jackson. I'm just so amazed. I'm so amazed that there are so many people that are just not that they are hostile or anything, but they're just saying very pointedly, where was all of this consideration when you were going after Meghan? And it almost makes me ask, why didn't you say something sooner? I mean, I'm glad, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they're here now, but we needed you then. Meghan needed you then. Why is it all of a sudden that people are feeling like a renewed confidence that they could speak up now? So I guess everything happens for a reason, but it would have been so much better for everybody involved if people would have spoken out sooner. But they didn't. I mean, and there's no time like the present, and I appreciate it. But anybody who has been supporting Meghan for the past few years has been through the anguish of the tabloid media daily assault against the Duchess of Sussex. And it's just amazing that it took this badly edited photo to make all of this happen. And it even seems stranger because this is when Kate is supposedly terribly ill. You know how they say you don't kick a person when they're down? Well, not to say that that's what's happening, but you know what I'm saying? It seems like she would be untouchable at the moment. But I think that the lies have outweighed the notion of sympathy. And it's not just the lie about the photo, but the whole rollout of Kate's mystery illness. People, I think it bothers people more than we actually give it consideration. But this idea that these very publicly funded people that have been defended over things that would have gotten some people put in jail, now all of a sudden you insist, you demand your privacy when you laughed and mocked other people that are totally innocent of these things, but you helped make Meghan's life miserable, and people are aware of it. And I think that there's also been an education. People are being educated by these TikTok videos, and a lot of them, I listen to them read out the details. I hear them call them out, and they have a lot. Most of it, I must say, most of it is 100% correct, as though they have been in the fight all along. And that impressed me a lot, that they have so many of the details. I mean, they go back and they're looking at this time and that time, and I'm just like, where did these kids come from? And maybe it is the mystery or the conspiracy of where is Kate Middleton. It seems like if they wanted to stop this, they would have gotten her out sooner. But when the day comes after Easter and she does not make an appearance, all hell is going to break loose. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what condition Kate is in, but they better present something or somebody, because they're not going to be able to keep getting away with this. There's no way that they can continue to get away with this. Oh, thank you so much for the Cash App. S, thank you so much for the Cash App. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, there's no way they can keep getting away with this. Thank you so much, Beverly Jackson. Unbelievable. This whole thing is just, I feel like I'm dreaming. The word is the Sussexes is looking for a PR rep in the UK. That means access. Yeah, I heard that. And then it just kind of died down mysteriously. But thank you so much for the super chat. Now, PR rep in the UK, I don't know what that would mean. And I don't know why. I mean, it would be advantageous to have a plan for the UK because they eventually are going to go back over there. So I wouldn't say that it is not, or I wouldn't say that it was impossible that that's the case. But I got to think about that one. I got to think about that one because where in the world would that information have been leaked? Because we all know that there are no leaks in Montecito, right? So where would they get a hold of that information? There's no leaks in Montecito, so how would that have happened? The only way that would have happened is if the Sussexes wanted that information out there, right? If they were shopping for a PR person, I mean, eventually that person's identity would be known. But if they haven't hired anyone, then how would everybody know about it? So that's why I've been having my doubts about that. But it does make sense in that if and when Meghan goes back to the UK, I think she's going to be on a firmer footing after this photo gate for sure, right? She may not even need to hire anybody. She may not even need to hire anybody. But yeah, let's stick a pin in that one because I hadn't thought about it that much. But at the time when they were saying it, I was just like, I could see why it would make sense. I could see why it would make sense. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Thank you very much. Let me see. Says there's a rumor on Twitter that KC has passed. Yeah, they have been saying that thing about the announcement, and then someone posted a picture of a flag at half-staff at government buildings. But that could be for something else because you don't see it at the royal residence. But Forbes magazine, it's been said that Forbes magazine has reached out to the BBC and got no response. They've reached out to the royal family and got no response. So thing is, Charles was up on his feet as recently as yesterday. And, you know, cancer can be tricky, but he was just on his feet yesterday. So I shouldn't think. And plus, one of the things that someone was saying is that when the announcement, whatever it is, if there is an announcement, because this may all be a hoax. But I will admit that some of the movement looks a lot like it was before they announced the Queen. I'll say that. Some of the movement seems a lot like it was, but let me caution this too. There's a lot of people in that family that are over 80. There are people in that family that are over 90. And it could be one of several people, right? Because even the ones that are not that old, there are some that are extremely ill, older and not as old. So it doesn't necessarily have to be because of Charles. It could be someone else in the family that is higher up the ladder, and they could have had a turn for the worse. That could be a reason for them to have an announcement, is that someone in the family may be very near, and that is a big if or maybe, but somebody else in the family could be near, and just as a caution, just as a caution, they may have said some things. So I don't doubt that there may have been something like that exchanged, but it doesn't have to relate to Charles, and it does not have to relate to Kate. It doesn't have to be either one of them. I think we should remember that there are some people in the family that are very sick. The Duke of Kent is, not well, although it doesn't mean he's sick, but he's not well. I mean, he is rail thin. Um, then there is at least one of the princesses that's in a wheelchair, right? And of course, you have Prince Michael of Kent and Princess Michael of Kent. Both of them, I think, are not well. So, just off the top of my head, I could think of a few people that may be in trouble at any given time. And maybe they're just taking a caution for that. So, all I'm saying is don't assume that it would be Charles or Kate. And then let's not forget, Camilla is not a very well person. She's not very well. She does not have a lot of stamina. I don't know what they got her hopped up on that's been keeping her out as much as they have, but she's not in the best of shape either. So, I mean, you saw her at the coronation looking like she was about to slide out that chair. Oh, but thank you again. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let me see. I'm a cancer survivor and I wish King Charles the best. Me too. Ha ha ha. I do too. Because William is not a good fit for any position of authority. And while we are having, a lot of optimism flowing about everything that's being acknowledged, okay, not misfortune for people as much as the acknowledgement that there has been a lot of misdeeds, a lot of lies, harassment, all manner of things that have been done where the Sussexes are concerned. But William, it will be in an incredible position of authority once he becomes king. And he will be in a constitutional position where he can make trouble. He could make trouble for his brother. And I don't want to see that happen. So I don't expect anybody could appeal to his better nature somewhere down the line, because I'm not sure that he has a good side or a better nature. So you cannot take that for granted. He is going to be king, and he is in a very powerful position as king. And he's already done so much even before he became the Prince of Wales. So I'm nervous about that. It's not enough to be in America. It's not enough to have money, but he will be in a position where he can get information, from intelligence and such. He'll be able to really meddle in things that right now is not available to him. And that's not good. That's not good. I don't trust him. I do not trust him. Anybody who could do the things that he has done already is capable of anything. You cannot take somebody like that for granted. So while I am having a good time with everything as it is, you got to keep an eye on the enemy. And he is definitely someone who needs to be watched. So thank you so much again for the super chat. Let's see. Lady T says, if Casey is getting chemo, he may be in his bed days right now. Chemo can take a lot out of you. That's if he's doing chemotherapy. And that's a big if, because they said he doesn't like Western medicine. And we have to remember too, he has not even said what type of cancer it is. They won't say whether it is this or it is not that. So we don't know what it is. He may not, they may have caught it very early, and he's just riding this wave of sympathy. And it was even said that if it's possible, he may even go to Trooping the Colors. He'll go in the carriage, but he may go. So we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. But it's hard to say right now. Okay. So this bit of business right here. Why the royals don't make any money to charity. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Money. I'm looking right at it too. Don't make any difference to charities. A thread. Okay. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but we've discussed this before. Given evidence today, publishers research about royal patronages of charities. What are they? Which charities have them, and whether they help? Is in today the Times of London. Our findings include these. Well, anyway, I'm not going to go past their paywall to see the article, and you do have to subscribe. But this is what we know. It does not benefit those charities to have a royal patronage. A patronage. The only people that I could see doing well having a royal patronage is anything that the Sussexes are attached to, and that's it. Other than that, the royals bring people out for the gala. When they have a gala, people are going to show up if the royals are there. Anybody who's a monarchist, anyone who's wanted to ever meet, Charles or whomever, they will show up. But it doesn't mean that there's more money pouring. You know how they say, "Oh, this function was $2,000 a plate." I don't know that they ever have anything like that. I've never heard of any of those charitable functions in the UK where people are paying to sit at a table with Jeff Bezos or something like that. I don't know that they do that. Do they? I've never heard of that. But in the U.S., it's very common, especially during election season when they're having those big fundraisers. But yeah, some of those events in the U.S., it is not unusual. Like if you want to sit at the table with, let's say Prince Harry, then you might pay $20,000 a plate to be at Harry's table. So people do that. I don't know if they do that in the UK, but some of those nights you can raise a lot of money. Ultimate Inspiration says there's duplicate of Meghan's Instagram with 10,000 followers. Oh my God. Thank you, Ultimate Inspiration. Because you said that, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to repeat what I said yesterday about that very topic. Thank you so much. When you go over there to the Instagram, if you see anyone, and I was going to talk about that. Let me see. I'm trying to find the slide that I had for that. Thank you so much for bringing that up, because that is very important, because that is problematic for a lot of reasons. But okay, so I don't see the slide, but take my word for it. It is a problem. And that is that people have, as soon as that Instagram account came up, people started doing screenshots or downloading the images, the few images that were there. And they, okay, what the hell? I guess I could show you better than I could tell you. But anyway, thank you, Ultimate Inspiration. I'm going to get to that very soon. Baron, you missed my super chat. Kitty Polka Dot vid. Kitty polka dot vid. You want me to show the video with Kitty and a polka dot? Which one is that? Let me see. Kitty polka dot video. Oh, ooh. Which one is that? Which one is that? Do I have that? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Kitty polka dot video. Mean mugging. Let me see. You don't mean this one, do you? Okay, so I have that one, but I cannot think of which one you're talking about. Let me see. Let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. Okay, so it's not that one. Okay, I don't think it's that. No, not that one. Sorry, I just arrowed my way out of the whole thing. I do that sometimes. I just arrowed myself right out of here. Where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? Okay, I'm not there. There. Did I do that one yet? Or was I here? Okay. I think I was here. Sorry about that. I just threw myself right out of the thing. So let me try that again. Yes, I can't think of which one that is. I'm so sorry. I cannot think of which one that is. Unless there's this one. No, that's not it. That was the Chelsea Flower Show? You would think I have better things to do with my time, right? Oh, I'm so sorry, Black Queen. I cannot think of which one it is, but thank you so much. Sorry I missed your super chat. Let me see here. You would think I have better things to do. Oh, the horse races wear a white dress and black. I don't think I have that one. I don't think I have that one. Yeah, I know which outfit you're talking about, but I don't think I have that video. It's the video with Kate at the horse races wearing a white polka dot. Yeah, I don't have that one. Yep, that one I'm sure I don't have it. I don't know that I've ever had that one though. And they're at the horse races. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that one. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had that. It's a short video. Yeah, no doubt. And I've showed it before. I've shown it before. It's a short video. I can't think of which one it is. I'm so sorry. I am drawing a blank. And it was with her, and she was being mean, which is just about every situation. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I cannot think of which one that is. Oh, yeah, I can't think of which one that is. And you know that's going to bother me because I'm going to be up all night trying to figure out which one that was. Huh. Yes, I am drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank, you all. I'm so sorry. Yep, I don't know which one that one is. Okay, I'm going to continue. So let's get to the Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, American Riviera. I was about to say Rivera. American Riviera Orchard, Montecito, California. So that is based on that is the thumbnail from the video I made earlier, right? The royal family has been lifestyle influencers for centuries. So why is the Duchess of Sussex being criticized? Well, because they don't want to see her succeed. That's why. Because they do not want to see our Duchess succeed. That is why they are being critical, is because it means everything to them if Meghan's ventures were to collapse. But given the popularity of the Duchess of Sussex, that's just not going to happen. Everything that Harry and Meghan has ever done has been very deliberate, and people respond to it. And Meghan is an entrepreneur, right? She's an entrepreneur. She's a foodie. She's a fashionista, and she's an entrepreneur, as well as a humanitarian, a mom. And I think at one time she was acting. Yeah, I think she's actually done some acting in her time. So she's worn all those hats and then some. She's even worked at a yogurt shop, okay? So she knows things. She's been around the business. She has top-notch representation. And she's got Harry. Oh, 525,000? Very cool. Thank you so much for the update. Now, unfortunately, and this is what I said I would show you better than I could tell you. You see that? The ARO hat, that's not Meghan. The ARO t-shirt, that's not Meghan's. Or how about the Echo RO tote? That's not Meghan. And how about for all AROT? That definitely is not our Duchess. See how fast they work? Do you see how fast they work? That is not the Duchess of Sussex. This has nothing to do with Meghan. Nothing. They move fast. I feel like I'm missing one. Hold on. I don't know. That's it. It's just those. Yeah, I think it's just those. I kind of thought I was missing one. But yeah, they've done this already. They even got the right color and everything. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm missing a tote bag. Yeah, I'm just missing a tote bag. But yeah, they move fast, don't they? They move very, very fast. I mean, you cannot keep up with these criminals. You can't, because they're too fast. While you're sleeping, they're up plotting and scheming to make money. That's how clever they are. They're plotting and scheming to make money. When I saw this, it took the wind out of my sails. It really took the wind out of my sails. I'm like, oh my God, already? But when you come across something like this, please report it. So they said that that particular person has already been shut down. When they came up with the Archwell Foundation, there were people with GoFundMe's and other ways of raising money in Harry and Meghan's name. Archwell Foundation does not accept direct donations. They don't. They don't work like that. And yet somebody managed to, you know, game the system. And that actually happens a lot. That happens more often than you would believe, that somebody somewhere finds a way, finds an opportunity. So I'm going to show you the one photo that I was missing, that one right there. It says, let me see, Montecito, ARO. I can't make out that bottom one there, but yeah, they did that. Let me see if I can see it over here. I want to know what that small print says. Oh, it just says Montecito, California. That's what it says. Now I can see it if I, okay. But yeah, so Montecito, California, ARO, Montecito, California. Looks convincing, doesn't it? Without even using the name, it looks very, very convincing. Even with a name as obscure as that, somebody has found a way. Oh, man. Oh, Amber Rowan says there's an American Royal Rhoda, Kinsey Schofield, absolutely hateful to Meghan. She's worse than Camilla Tominey. She's appearing more and more. Thank you again for the super chat. But yes, she is American, and she has been trying to break through entertainment television for a long time. She's done red carpet and stuff like that before, but she never really got that far. And now she has found a gravy train where she can make these appearances on British television. The derangers that follow those particular shows, they love her because when she says that Meghan and Harry are not accepted in Hollywood, people believe her. People believe her. I mean, after all, she's always on television. She's got that Hollywood sign as a backdrop or whatever. And because she's an American, people believe that that's, you know, what do you call it? That narrative that she has pulled out of thin air is the truth. We know it's not, but they don't know any better. I make an effort to tune her out. I could actually, there's a few of them that I could actually listen to, not to learn anything, but just to shake my head. But Kinsey Schofield is particularly stressful for me because she is so good at pretending to be objective, right? She's so good at pretending to be fair and balanced, which she is not. She knows how to word things, so she says just enough not to seem overboard. And that is particularly dangerous. So I wouldn't say she's exactly in league with Camilla Tominey, but she is pretty bad. because I think in terms of airtime, she's on far more often than she was this time last year. And like I said, people believe her. And that's too bad. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. So thank you so much. And I'm sorry that that is, you know, a bother for you. But best I could say is to just try to tune her out. Try not to watch any of those things if you can avoid it. Just be strong, cut it off, or or block it or whatever. You got to be very strong about it because she will get under your skin, and it's not a good feeling. It really isn't. I've had my days with her, and and as much as I try to resist even looking that way, sometimes it happens. Tash Max says only people who want to believe the lies against a woman of color find her believable. Those with sense know that, know not to listen to her or go to spaces that she would be at. Thank you, Tash Max. Yeah, she has been trying to be the big, like Mario Lopez. She's been trying to be Mario Lopez for a long time. I don't know that she's ever had the big break. I don't suspect she has. So, British television, that's about the best she could do. And you know what? She doesn't make that much money from what she's doing. I mean, she's doing okay. I'm sure she's having a 6-figure year with this gravy train, but it's not an epic amount of money. They don't pay those people a whole lot, but it's enough to have someone appear on television every day and make up stuff. That will afford that. That will afford that. And the thing is, didn't I hear or read or no, someone said that she had actually pasted her image on top of Meghan's for the wedding photo, that she substituted her image in place of Meghan so that she could be with Harry. Ugh, creepy. Creepy. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, ugh. Ugh. Yes, I've started making a habit of reporting these fake channels when I go on social media throughout the day. I hope these people will experience criminal charges against them in some way or another. Good idea, Tashmac. Please, you guys, report them. Don't confront, just report. Confronting is going to take time out of your day. You could report, and then when you come across something else, you won't be too tired or frustrated so that you can have the energy to report the other person or people that are creating these fake accounts. Wow, 10,000 subscribers or followers, rather, for a fake Instagram account. That is painful to hear. Wow. I don't like that. Okay, moving on. Oh, wait, what am I doing here? Oh, you know what? I was wondering, why is this stuck? Let me take that away. I got that on top of the other one. Here's a fun one. My dad made a t-shirt. John MTZ, who is the nephew of the school teacher that died at the the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. If you recall, the school teacher that died in that mass shooting, and her husband died a couple of days later of a heart attack. Anyway, John, the nephew, has been actually going to bat for the Sussexes and for his family. Most importantly to him, his family. He has been defending the family honor, which I love that about this kid. He has been defending his family honor and defending our Duchess. Well, anyway, that's his dad right there. And check out those power home theater recliners. First of all, love those chairs. Anyway, so they posed for a photo, and I guess at some point in his life, it was just obvious he was going to take a photo with a real live royal princess, and he has. He didn't even have to go to Disney World. The princess actually came to his house. So, mi casa, su casa. There you go. And that is a day that he will never forget. And as a matter of fact, he's not going to let anybody forget it. I mean, look at the shirt. Look at that shirt. That is a day he won't ever let anybody forget. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that he has one for every day of the week. I'm sure. So oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. I mean, they seem like a really sweet family, and I think it's just not so much just that it's a blessing that Harry and Meghan have found them, but that Harry, I mean, well, you know what I mean, that the two families have come together. I think that's a good thing. So something like this, it probably brings a lot of joy and satisfaction to everybody involved. Because, yeah, the Sussexes are in Montecito. There's families there, but this is so far away from Montecito. And it is, it's not California. It's not Hollywood. It's Texas. So I like it. I like it. It just seems so impossible, but yet it is. So very cool. And then right here, he says, I love you, Sussex Squad. And one of these squaddies tweeted back to him, we love you right back. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? Yes, that is so sweet. I love it. I love it. That is so sweet. I love it. This is like the best thing I've seen all day. And this, Meghan Markle is launching a lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. The Duchess of Sussex new business venture harks back to her blogging days, says Inc. magazine. So the article is everything we already know, but very cool that they're covering the story. The more coverage it gets, the better. And then there is Nancy Wang Yuen from the South by Southwest panel. She says, when women's rights advance, that advances society. Nancy Wang Yuen added, when women are working and getting equal share, they're making money. They're actually contributing to the economy. Read more about my South by Southwest keynote panel with some amazing women. So she posted that on the Twitter, on the X, formerly known as Twitter. And fun image, Simon Ashley and Jonathan Bailey in newly shared photo from the set of Bridgerton season 2. So season 2, that would have been when they fell in love with each other, right? I guess we haven't seen season 3 yet, right? We're waiting for season 3. I think so. Well, anyway, I love the chemistry between the two of them. They were having a lot of fun. It seemed like a great experience just being a part of it all. So, yeah, very, very good. And Piers Morgan. Piers says this. I fear that all the Kate and William jokes on social media are especially should I say, the Stephen Colbert material are getting to seem cruel and regrettable. With hindsight, it's too easy to forget, especially on Twitter, that these people, that these are real people. Let me slow down, that these are real people. And like over here, does Piers, right there, Piers doesn't even like Kate or William, fake royalists. Well, right there, you can see Piers Morgan, who all of a sudden seems to be so worried about what Will and Kate are going through. But Piers Morgan, and I keep telling y'all this, these are royal rodents. They don't really care about that family. They don't care about them. They believe the same thing that you and I believe, that they are a bunch of incompetents. And but for the accident of birth, they would be nobodies. They have drank with those people. They have partied, enjoyed baking soda with those people. They know all about those people, and they know enough about them to know that they are not special. I think they probably had a great deal of respect for the Queen, but she was old. Of course they did. But eventually, even the Queen was subject to their nasty words or whatever. So that same Piers Morgan that has been defending them, that's the Piers Morgan that says, right here, it says, Piers Morgan accused Prince William and Kate Middleton of stomach-churning hypocrisy over rhino photo. I have no idea what that means, but their palatial homes are packed full of hunting trophies, says Morgan. Oh, I think he's talking about the ivory and such. Yeah, and stag heads and all that kind of stuff. And then right here, here's another one. And I actually made a video about that. And I didn't actually announce until the end of the video that Piers Morgan was actually the one who said all those nice things about Harry. Piers Morgan admitted Harry would make better king than William. He would love doing it, says Piers Morgan. That lets you know he don't really know Harry, but he at least knew enough to know that Harry was a better fit. So yeah, that same Piers Morgan who now hates Harry, right? But at the time, he had some really nice things to say. Truth is, he don't care for any of those people. And I would say that most of the people in the Royal Rota, they don't have a lot of respect for them. But their access to the royals gives them a lot of clout. It is helping to make sure that their children go to the best schools, that they live in the right neighborhoods, and that everybody is connected to the right people. That's it. But they would love, the same way that they have been working day and night to humiliate the Sussexes, do you think that they would not enjoy watching, say, William squirming, or Kate crying, or Charles in some terrible state, and even Camilla, the one that calls them late at night with gossip? They don't care about those people. I just don't believe they do. Let's see. Golfing Mom says, hi, Baron. I emailed you a video of Kitty letting her mask slip at Ascot in 2022, and Duchess of Success published it on her TikTok account in June of 2022. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. I won't be able to do it now, but I will and possibly share it tomorrow if I can. But yeah, I am more than certain I don't have that video. I don't think I've ever had it. But oh, and by the way, thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. And right here, Denise Welch. This is in reference to that last Twitter. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I don't think I ever got to the part at the bottom. Oh, yeah, I did. I did read that one. Okay, so Denise Welch says, wow, wow. This after years of abuse hurled at Meghan Markle, absolute hypocrite. And then was that Kristen Meinzer? She says, in your years of trashing Meghan Markle, have you ever taken a moment to remember that she's a real person? Huh. How about that? Or how about Steve Mill? I think given the current reality that salt of the earth, everyday people are struggling to pay their way these days, this is little interest right now to most. Hello. There you go. People are trying to pay their bills. They're not thinking about that family. And as we have been told quite often, is that most people in the UK don't talk about the royal family. They avoid the subject. They just don't think about them. They're just not that into them, right? They don't care about them. And most people don't. Most people do not. The average person in the UK has probably never walked past the gates of Buckingham Palace. I'm just going to go on the limb and say that I would say that most people in their lifetime will never do that and never care to do it. So I'm just saying that's something for the tourists. I don't know who this person is, but I love this. Girl. Girl. I guess that's what they're saying. Was it girl? I guess I should have looked that up first, but I thought they were saying girl. So if that means something else, let me know. It just dawned on me that may be another language. Hopefully not something offensive. Okay, what does it mean in English? Oh, it's like growl. Okay. What does it mean? I don't know. Anybody? Good night, Lady T. I think I'm almost done. Yes, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. When you see our queens, then you know it's time to go, and you know what I mean. Okay, so it's just girl. All right. All right. Good night, everyone. 2 hours. I thought for sure that it would only be an hour and a half, but 2 hours is good. Let's not drag it out. As per usual, thank you, moderators, for keeping this a safe space. And also thank you, everyone, for your very kind and thoughtful contributions to Royal Sussex, especially all you new members to Royal Sussex. And did I miss anybody? Don't think so. Happy birthday again to Gwendolyn Daniels and many happy returns of the day. So I'm done. I'm going to go over here and take a look at this email. You know I'm about to do that now. I'm way too nosy. I want to see what y'all are talking about. I want to see what you all are talking about. Okay. I'm not able to open it right now, unfortunately. I got quite a few emails. I was behind. Huh, okay. Very cool. We need to Photoshop Harry's children into the Queen's one with her grandchildren. I heard Photoshopping is acceptable by British. We don't want them around those other ones. That might ruin their reputation. Yeah. Let me see, is Tyler and Meg? Yeah, okay, thank you. That's what I kind of thought. I thought it was just like, girl. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. But then I looked at the spelling. I'm like, wait a minute. But I like they look good in cartoons, right? I like those cartoons. I should put that on the community tab, I think. I'll put that on the community tab. Okay, good night, y'all. Good night. Now, let me see. I need an appropriate something to close with today. Let me see. Let me find something. A quote from St. Patrick. A quote from St. Patrick's. Never iron a 4-leaf clover because you don't want to press your luck. Huh? That's our last word of the day. Never iron a 4-leaf clover because you never want to press your luck. You don't want to press your luck. Huh? Black Queen, you don't want to press your luck? Never iron a 4-leaf clover? Okay, how about this one? Okay, no, this is a real one. May the strength of God pilot us. May the wisdom of God instruct us. May the hand of God protect us. May the word of God direct us. Be always ours this day and forevermore. St. Patrick. Wow, that's pretty cool. I think I'll save that one. That is a quote from St. Patrick. I didn't know that there was a quote from St. Patrick. But there you go. Yeah, I mean, he just didn't impress me as someone that had a lot to say. But then again, never judge a martyr by their untimely death. I don't know. I don't know how he died. I don't know if he was a martyr or not. Okay, I'm going to share that one. Just in case you want to write it down, or maybe you could screenshot it. There it is. There it is. If you want to screenshot it, go ahead. I'll leave it up there for a minute. All right. Well, that's it then. And I am going to close with Madam Duchess.